already done so, that's a thumbs up. It does help the video out. Thank you for all of the super chat love tonight. I appreciate it very, very much.
Odds are what lies ahead won't be
I'll
easy.
see you back here on Friday.
But I think
So
you can
until
all
then,
handle it together.
stay safe.
Y'all ready?
Always remember,
I know I am.
you are watching AEW television. Somebody delivers a pile driver during the match. One thing that you can always count on is the fact that Excalibur will be there to let you know. Pile driver!
Wave 26.
You got company.
This is Robert.
Don't let
Hey
him get
there.
the drop on
Robert
you.
is an over-the-road trucker.
Good intel,
He takes his
Foley.
business
We're on the
very
move.
seriously. Yes, I do. Robert traded up to Geico for serious commercial coverage, ensuring not just his truck, but his cargo too, all for seriously low rates, with serious savings for his inspection history. So, we're going to be talking about the catchphrase like a armadillo?
Nothing. This? Really needed this.
There he is. No, this is a serious Geico ad. Get more of the Geico commercial insurance. Trade up today at geico.com/commercial. Brad runs his own landscaping business. Yeah, with they take their business very seriously. Yeah, Brad takes up commercial auto insurance from Geico for serious customized coverage that grows his business does, all for seriously low rates. All right, so let's get out. Geico's
Damn!
I'm sorry.
I got both of them. Got 2 days over in Scotland. 2 good I'm gonna say that.
Commercial insurance. Straight up today.
Oh damn.
Miles here is an electrician running wiring for this new home build. Okay, Miles doesn't have time for funny business. Yes, Miles traded up for serious commercial auto insurance. Customized coverage for commercial all for serious delivery. So,
Oh god damn, hit me one time.
He's gonna bust that wall.
This bitch hit me one time.
Guys, get over here. You gotta see this. No, there's nothing funny over here. Sorry. More with Geico commercial insurance. Straight up today at Geico.com commercial.
Well, if this were bowling, I'd call that a strike.
This bitch hit me one time. Knock me the fuck out. Got a fish.
I love you, fellow.
Mama monster.
You got grown-ass wrestlers in the back.
I'll take
Throwing
this.
out Twitter. I'm over here at my face. Sweet bitch, come on now. You have legs. They made Solo a monster. I was
really needed this.
99% positive. It was just
Jeepers, I'll take this.
I want out of my contract if I don't get what I want.
Seek and ye shall find.
Welcome to episode 890. The Salamonster
for
sounds
something.
off today. First day of December
Looks like we have a siege on our
2024
hands,
on the
folks.
Salamonster.
Those goons off our lawn.
Very happy
So, let's
Thanksgiving.
get moving.
We're, of course, in the middle of the holiday season. Now we're in like the big time holiday season. At the end of the year, we got Christmas, we got Hanukkah, we got New Year's. It's gonna be one big party. We're gonna talk about democracy that took place last night. We're gonna talk about AEW we have not heard from. We've not heard a lot about Ricky Stark for months. All of a sudden, there was a lot of Ricky Starks news this week. A whole lot more. So let's get to it. I want to say thank you right up front to all of our PayPal supporters this week. You guys are awesome. You could always make a donation if you'd like to do so. Don't ever forget. Thank you, Big B, Brian, Sarah, Dr. Dallas, and
Better not.
Better than Raw. Robert the Jail Shepherd. They know Robert even came up with that name. Raw was a very different show than it is today. Let me know what the name. Night Stalker, I have House of March, Chicago's Lego Billy Ike, Fast Blast, Tim Banks, me and Mark Dodson, Hillshot Peapod, Tough Guy, Tension Zephyr. Shout out to Tension. You are comfortable. Sorry, just know you've got people here that care. You've always got a place to hang your hat. There are community online every week. You got that. And show your role. Chris Ludan is the host of a little feature on YouTube called We'll Have Mini Wrestling. We are not 42 episodes deep. And episode 22 covers more horsemen in 1993. This is today's topic. Takes a look at what could have been if players stayed in WWF in 1993. Of the four horsemen. actually think that would have been a hell of a horse. The search for Chris
Ah, it is my
Luke,
lucky
That
day.
area is secure.
L-U-D-E-C-K-E.
Tell you what, I was just watching.
What could
Is
have
it
been
over?
in wrestling, and check
Can
out
I breathe
all
again?
22 episodes that he has done so far,
Okay,
including the
that's
latest
better.
one. One last mention of the Pro Wrestling Tees Black Friday sale. It is still ongoing. It ends at about 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, but you can still get 20% off all shirts in our store on Pro Wrestling Tees. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Salamas who sounds off. You got to type in the full name of the podcast. You got over 30 designs to choose from. I know a lot of you have
Stay
gotten
focused.
email.
We're not done
A lot of you taking advantage of the sale.
My system
No
went
code.
down. Hang
It's
in there while I
automatically
reboot it.
applied. Again, you have until tomorrow. If you want to support the podcast and get yourself a shirt at a discount, go ahead and take advantage of that. We had quite the live stream last night. Easily the most bizarre night yet. It was a main event of 8 rounds against Al Bundy. I shit you not. And a match that, on one side, featured the best War Games team ever, if by best you mean worst, of myself, David Arquette, Nigel McGuinness, Bronson Reed, and Mad Talk. I think Yanks is a good word to kind of sum that all up. Well, last night was Survivor Series in Vancouver. The first big show in Vancouver since Rock Bottom in Your House in 1998. It's been a while. They claimed their new all-time record in a league game on a crowd of nearly 18,000. That for most of the show sounded like kind of high on the certainly didn't sound like 18,000. Yeah, they keep telling us they're setting all these data. They no longer actually give us any figures to back that up. Ever since TKO took over, but considering inflation and what they charge for tickets these days, I mean, I can believe it. The show was carried by 2 matches. Men's War Games match, and Triple Threat match for the Injured.
Got everything restored over here.
Take that match out,
Going all right?
Braun Breaker, Sheamus,
Man.
the Kaiser, and this is a hard,
Adrenaline rush
serious
to wake you
show
up.
that it turned out.
What's next?
They don't do intercontinental title matches very often on this PLEs. It's our first one since SummerSlam. Thankfully, they made the right call, and they added this match within the last week. And this turned out to be one of the weakest of all the WWE PLEs this year. Now that we're done with the PLEs until the Royal Rumble, I can sit here and tell you this is one of the weakest shows they've done all year. Full video review is up on YouTube if you want to check that out. The audio should be made later tonight.
Stay
It was
focused.
a
We're not
3-hour
done yet.
stream,
A lot of
and
goons
I have
coming
to
your
go back
way.
and scrub
Do
through the
give the
entire
proper
thing
welcome,
to
would you?
cut
Got
out
it,
all
Sully.
of the audio
Now, let's get to work.
super chats. And yes, I do that now. Things I do for you, they do to improve your listening experience. So it'll take a little while, so just bear with me. Women's War Games, in a word, was a mess. And they quickly write that this should not have been a War Game. The traditional elimination rules would have worked just fine. But they would have been able to hit each other with kendo sticks.
Be over in a moment.
And chair shots. Most of this match was. I think Stacey, she summed it up well. She said, War Games matches are supposed to be brutal, and every single woman in that match was scared. So nothing felt realistic. And that's exactly what it felt like, especially with those chairs. It felt like they were too scared to hurt the other person. So it all just ended up looking like shit. And if you're scared, then don't use weapons. It's really very simple. You know, and I hate that they turned this into a match where every person, every woman, every single woman who came out of those shark cages last night brought some type of weapon into the cage with them. And they used weapons in the men's match too. At least when Jimmy Uso got into the cage, yeah, his brother was being double teamed. He made a beeline into the cage and off the brother. Now that should be a gift. That should get to be something where he singled it out. But I have to because it was just so glaring when everybody else stops to go Black Friday shopping on Great. but he was like
That's
really
the
teased
last
for
of those
anything in this
jokers.
match to get a
Good
reaction
job.
until Io Sky got
Sully,
involved
got
and
him.
she
What's
teased
next?
her obligatory trash can moonsault off the top of the cage. Now there's a woman who's not afraid of anything. Now that woman is fearless. You put a trash can over your head and you dive backwards off the top of the 15-foot cage fly. But it's become part of the formula now. It's turned now into the annual Kofi Kingston elimination spot in the Royal Rumble venues. That's really what this
I'll
looks
take
like.
that.
And part of the problem also, I think, is that we keep
You
getting
really
the same
needed this.
faces over and
Heads
over and
up,
over
Big
again
Bad
in these
Warlord
war
coming
games
at you.
matches. Like this was
How about
Io's
you ruin his
sixth
day?
war games
Go ahead,
match.
run. I'll
She
find
has
you.
literally been in every single women's war games match that WWE has ever done, dating back to the days of NXT.
Oh, glad I found this.
Io, Damage Control, Rhea Ripley, which was her fourth, I believe. Bloodline, Sami Zayn, it's all the same people. Then you have Nia Jax. Nia Jax got a lot of shit last night. Some of these are absolutely awful. Not just looking at her, bad enough. I don't know. She looked like she was on medication or something. That she was hungover the night before. I don't know what the hell was going on. And it's too bad because, Nia is she's really close to the best. I'm not going to let her off. She stops barking. I just think that's unfair. And she's the one who's so it has to be called out. Outside of the match, title table. I did not like this match at all. I hated it. This is the worst war games match I've ever done. And I liked the ones that they did each of the last 2 years. So it's not like I'm judging them by some harsher standard. I thought the women's war games match 2 years ago was good. It's not that I hate that match. But in the past, that's all it was. Like they went in something. And I thought they did that. Last year's match I thought was excellent. I thought last year's war games was better than taking the bullet and control of the enemy. Daily bounced out of the sliding and there was no real story at all. There was no story to say. It's all about Rhea Ripley working on Chad. Working on that badass Rhea Ward thing. I'm not surprised the mask arriving had a lot of Bray Wyatt's masks. That mask's face stuff is all
Hope that guy doesn't have an equally large
but
vengeful brother
Rhea hits
somewhere.
Liv Morgan, which should
Whoa,
put
that
her
was
in
a little
line up for
intense.
another shot at the women's
So we
title.
did it.
But she's going to have to wait because Io Sky still hasn't gotten her title match. She won that shot in the Battle Royal like a month ago, but she's still waiting. Which is too bad because if she wasn't already challenging for the world title, she'd be my favorite.
The best part of that
I'll talk
adventure?
more about that in a little bit.
Right now, actually.
But another issue I have with this match,
I'm
and
pretty sure
really
that's our
both
cue to
War Games
celebrate.
matches, is that Triple H played it safe. He had a chance.
Great team, great team.
No development around Bailey being involved in the match and taking Jade Cargill's spot. No money in the bank.
132,000.
We got another tease.
I'm making
Another
level
tease,
20.
a long line of them that we've had over the last 4 months. It's fucking boring. They gave us nothing. Listen up, folks. Time could be running out to lock in a historic yield at public.com. As of September 23rd, 2024, you can lock in a 6% or higher yield with a bond account. But here's the thing. The Federal Reserve just announced that the plan is for more rate cuts this year and in 2025.
I'm making level 20.
But it might not be so good for the interest you earn on your cash. So, if you want to lock in a 6% or higher yield with a diversified portfolio of high yield and investment grade bonds, you might want to act fast. The good news? It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up at public.com. And once you lock in your yield, you can earn regular interest payments even as rates decline. Lock in a 6% or higher yield with a bond account at public.com. But hurry, your yield is not locked in until you invest. Brought to you by public investing member FINRA SIPC.
I can handle
Source does
myself.
not guarantee,
But
not
you
an
probably know
investment
that already.
recommendation. All investing
God,
involves risk. Visit public.com/disclosures for more info. Fred runs his own landscaping business. Yeah, with my two brothers. They take their business very seriously. Fred traded up to commercial auto insurance for serious customized coverage that grows as his business does, all for seriously low rates. All right, so when's it gonna happen? You know, the big Geico surprise. So here I'm learning they're gonna jump out of those bushes.
This one here is good at improvising,
No,
right?
this is a serious guy.
Anticipate we'll need
Well,
some
get
of
more
that
with
going
Geico
forward.
Commercial Insurance. Trade up today at geico.com/commercial.
Please stay in touch, okay?
Speaking of Jade Cargill,
Okay,
there had been
here's the situation.
reports that she was written
All
off
right, here's
television
the
with her
deal.
storyline injuries
Treasure on the
against
ground.
Paul
Not
May.
much time to grab it. Get grabbing.
There's something very shiny over
As
there.
a cover to a real injury. And this happened sometimes, right? Not that long ago. We were happened in the parking lot at the
You had a bad day.
and that was a cover for the orderly, right? We've seen this happen before. Well, Dave Meltzer, in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, claimed to have heard 3 different versions of what really happened from sources within WWE. 3. He says, he was told that Cargill is expected out of action for months, or possibly longer. Next thing. We've gotten 3 different versions of the story from WWE. One is that, as is usually the case with WWE parking lot attacks, it is a story However, this one has been kept secret. One person in WWE mentioned to us that it seems like nobody, including her friends, knows what it actually is or why it happened. Another higher up said 100% the stories denying it are false. Another version is that the injury was created to cover for a political backstage issue. This story would be accurate. Cargill and Belair tag team would have to be broken up to give the team is put back together. That would repeat that story, but it isn't. That would lend credence to that aspect. First of all, how does a backstage political issue guarantee a breakup between Bianca Belair and Jake Cargill? How do you draw a line from one to the other so quickly like that? You know, like for that to be true, the team will be broken up. If you're not, then there's no political issue. Like I don't understand how he comes to that conclusion. But just the best part of this is that if any of the 3 reasons turns out to be true, Dave can just claim he reported it first in the Observer and that he got it right. That's like someone asking me, who do I think is going to win the Royal Rumble? And I give 28 names. If any of those 28 end up being take credit for
Oh
who
shit!
do you
Oh,
think is going to win
fucking!
the women's U.S. title? Well, I think it's going to be Naomi. But,
Okay, it's gonna be named
Way to
after
bring home
motherfucker.
the bacon.
and I'm throwing Chelsea
Right,
Green
right,
into my dark horse pick.
Well, that was a lot of excitement.
And maybe Michi. I think it'll be one of those 4, for sure. Right? I can't be wrong. But then there's Mike Johnson, PW Insider, who reported the following. PW Insider has been told by multiple WWE sources that while there has been some incorrect reporting floating around that Jade Cargill is legitimately injured,
Where the box? Where the box? Where the box? Where the box?
incorrect. We are told that the attack on Jade is all storyline, nothing more.
Stay
While
focused.
WWE
We're not
announced
done
a
yet.
litty of injuries to
Looks like we
Cargill,
have
we
a
were told that
siege
is
on our
all
hands,
over the
folks.
severity
Oh,
of the
she's
attack.
right here.
All
Future Cargill
Okay, Sully,
storyline.
we're on
So
it.
in short,
Oh, man, where the
Jade
box at?
Cargill
Where the
is
box?
not
Where the box? Where the box?
Dave in shambles. So do you believe Dave Meltzer or do you believe Mike Johnson? Choose your fight. Dave already got his ass beat by Al Michaels last night. He's got this. Shinsuke Nakamura is the new United States champion. He beat LA Knight last night.
Oh, man!
That surprised me after that match.
I need
This
another
all
gun.
feels to me like LA Knight's just going to bring the belt back soon. He might bring the belt back as soon as Saturday night's main event. I think that what they wanted to do here is probably just shake things up a little bit and make Knight the belt back. And frankly, and I said this last night, even if he
You damn
does,
bitch.
they still have a very big problem. They still have the same problem.
Oh,
They have
man.
no real
Watch out for that.
the U.S. title. way I described it last night,
Oh, no,
doesn't have
no.
that choker to this bat.
Watch out for that.
Ball. You know, those two put together, with their personalities, it was kind of a perfect mesh. We got some good promos. Nothing great. I was expecting the promos to actually be better
Oh, no.
but again, it was kind of like a Batman choker dynamic. And ever since SummerSlam, Knight had that triple threat match with Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. That was very good. But he hasn't had that program, like that enduring feud with anybody to really, have sink deep into. The Nakamura thing we were together on 3 weeks' notice. It's nice to put fresh on it. His music is a little bit different. His look is different. That's darker version of himself now. It's the same Shinsuke Nakamura that we got down this month.
Oh, another grenade.
So beat down.
Ah, that fucking grenade down my ass. Oh, man.
He won the title last night. Okay, this is a new push. Shinsuke Nakamura. Big a few weeks, and then he got right back to Friday night. Yeah, he did do that. Still has to work with fans about the contract.
No, God damn it. Oh, you fuck.
That job of booking him as USG.
Damn, bro, sorry.
Competition just isn't
You
there.
got me know what you doing.
Ron Breaker, on the other hand,
Where the box at?
his Intercontinental title. This was the first great thing on the entire show. It was my favorite
Where the
match.
fucking box at?
This
Where
right
the box
here
at?
was my
There
match
you go.
tonight. Beating
Damn,
out Sheamus
Ronnie.
and Ludwig Kaiser, who made the most of the opportunity they were given. Sheamus always
I'll just help
does.
myself.
Kaiser, I think, is better than people give credit for. So it's
I'll
nice
take
for me
this.
to get a spot like this on a PLE. Doesn't
I
happen
really needed
very often.
this.
And so Sheamus is going to have to wait another day
No time to
to
relax
win that
just yet.
Intercontinental title.
More for you. How about,
WrestleMania stage
here we go.
waits.
Incoming
I'm just
merch.
saying, but Braun Breaker,
Guessing
he's
they're
great.
not here to sing
At one point, he came
Kumbaya.
flying out of nowhere.
Come
He was
on,
on the floor
let's get this
outside.
over with.
He came flying out of nowhere. Like a flying creature. They took out Kaiser with a shoulder tackle. Then later on in the match, he cut him in half on a spear. Sheamus took an opportunity to bloody gloves all over him from
Oh, you
the
bitch.
shots that Kaiser was giving him. It felt like more of a War
I
Games
don't feel
match
so
than
good.
some of the War Games matches we had last night. But I love this. This was great, and no surprise.
I couldn't even shut up. You couldn't kill my ass.
Fast.
Also,
Oh,
no
watch it
surprise.
down.
Gunther retaining.
Watch your back, here it comes.
Damian Priest. Slowly gets.
Oh, come on, why'd I do that? Oh, fuck.
His target worked over the body part. Got into the more as a match with the ball. No one did that. Although they did show up after the video up on the channel showing Priest going after Balor in the back.
Coming at ya.
And then the other members of the judgment, they jumped him. And they left him
Going
alone.
out.
It was Finn Balor who came off the ring steps with a double stomp to the ribs
Oh,
outside.
shit.
Luther sees this. Referee didn't see it. Luther sees this. He comes outside. Balor in the face, and that's the fourth number for one in a second.
A problem here.
He goes on to put Priest out and sleeps on him. It's out.
Oh no.
99, Luther wins the championship. Retains the championship by a ref stop. And so, Damian Priest and Finn Balor continue to we kind of knew that was going to happen. Bigger question
Oh, what the fuck?
where does the champion go? And I floated some names
Oh,
last night.
man.
Seth Rollins. I floated
I ain't
CM
want
Punk,
to die.
Bill Goldberg. You can't rule out the possibility they're gonna go with the predictable match that they've already teased. And to Luther and Goldberg match. Breaker is a better choice for that. But I think the most realistic option is that we get another match. Luther and Damian Priest, but this time with Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. To go back to the spot where Luther threw Balor in the face, that's what made me think, okay, now there's an issue here with all three. They had Luther coming out on Raw Monday Night mentioned, talking about how I don't ask for your help. I don't want your help. I don't need anybody's help. See, his whole thing was the storyline was that he had self-confidence coming into this match. After losing to Cody Rhodes, he was proving himself back to his winning ways, the old loser back. And there's Finn Balor. He didn't ask for himself, but there he was. He had I can easily see this turning into a three-way and get the World Heavyweight title on the line. Plus, we get Gunther and Balor. Alright, that's not a bad thing. Do that match on Saturday. Do that match on the first Raw and then first season. Either one of those two shows. This was a good match. I'm not going to say it was exciting, but I thought it was well. And then we got the men's war games. No wise men. Midway only after Roman Reigns got into the match, the last match, and then the match officially began. Only then, like, see how
man! Motherfucker throwing too many goddamn grenades and shit. Oh man, we both were there. I'm done, man. I'm done after this. Next time we go there, I'm finished.
And Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso did an Uso splash from the top of the cage.
I'll take this.
It was a pretty clean splash, too, but he broke his toe on that dive. So that was one injury coming out of this splash. Jacob Fox through the table. Before that, we had Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is a big fucking guy. Okay, they claim 340. Wouldn't shock me if he is.
Oh, you like? Oh, you go rich.
Big dude. He climbed to the top of the cage, not the top rope. Top of the cage. And he came flying off with a tsunami splash. CM Punk pulled Roman Reigns off the table down below just in the nick of time. But unlike Jimmy, he flew through the flat, kind of like Superman. Reed came off the top, and if you go back and watch it, it looked more like Adam Cole in that cage match. You could see he landed more on his feet than he should have. And according to Sean Ross Sapp, he injured at least one of, if not both of his ankles. And he had to be helped to the back after the match. At the post-show press conference, Triple H said that Reed was going to be questionable for 3 weeks. I think that's being generous. I think that was him not knowing the full extent of how hurt he is. And I think that was him being generous, and I would love to be wrong here, but it doesn't sound good. It sounds like Bronson Reed may have been hurt pretty badly, and hopefully we'll get more news on that in the next few days. Hopefully it just looked worse than it really looked. I would not isolate the moment that his feet came down on that. And then that right ankle, I don't know, maybe it was just the way he looked, but he turned in a very awkward way, and it did not look good. It really did remind me of Oakland. Oakland also, man, he kept going in that match. Even with a broken leg, Reed was pretty much done for after this spot. He was pretty much just laying there.
Get out of here.
I hope he's not hurt too seriously, because this guy has highlights of Monday Night Raw outside. And he's been in the midst of the biggest push of his entire life. This was a huge spot for him, too. He was in the main event of a PLE. He was in War Games. Great spot for him to be in. And he did great. It's stupid for him to go to the very top of the cage and feel like he has to do that. And, this is the second time now this year we've had somebody come off the top of the cage like that and potentially seriously injure themselves. Adam Cole is not as big as Bronson Reed. That was still very stupid what he did, because I think he meant he's a lot older, but it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be 51, you can be 31, you can be 21. If you come off the top of the cage like that, you'll go straight down. You're going to fuck yourself up. So maybe we can put that to bed for a while. Those big guys off the cage. But the timing could not be worse. We're going to do tomorrow.
Ah, you bitch!
On Netflix, he's obviously on the Raw brand. Rumble, WrestleMania is coming.
Oh, that's it. Thank you for taking me this far, man.
He's done. That's it.
I appreciate you. I'm done.
And he's going to miss all of that.
I gotta go.
That would be really shitty. So I'm hoping it's not that bad.
Appreciate you bringing me that
To be able
far.
to make it back inside for all the big shows that are coming up. In the end, Roman Reigns, he pinned Solo Sikoa. So in both War Games matches, the captain of the babyface team pinned the captain of the heel squad. There was no betrayal. There was no surprise appearance during the match or after the match. They were really milking the celebration when it was over, and it made me think that something was about to happen. You know, someone was going to show up, a Rock or something like that, and then nothing happened. And again, they played it safe. The story itself was told well. You know, you had Heyman come out to get Reigns and Punk on the same page, Punk saved Roman on the tsunami spot. Then they shook hands when the match was over. They were able to coexist. And then Punk hugs Heyman outside the cage when he exits, and he reminds him of the favor that he owes him. This goes back to the segment that aired on SmackDown on Friday night. There was a cinematic sit-down with Roman Reigns and CM Punk to tease, you know, are they going to be able to get along and coexist in War Games? At the end of it, Punk made reference to a favor that Paul Heyman owes him. He walked off. Roman Reigns asked Paul Heyman, what's he talking about? What favor is he talking about? Heyman would only say, let's just get through War Games first, and then we can talk about it. So we don't know what the favor is. We still don't. Punk here said that when the time is right, I'm going to come ask you. Heyman said, okay. And Michael Cole pointed out that Solo Sikoa still wears the Ulafala. He specifically singled this out after the match was over on commentary, that he is still the tribal chief, he still has the Ulafala. We're going to get a Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa singles match, right? We've seen them now in a bunch of team-type matches. Solo and Roman, then Roman now playing Solo. We've got to get a singles match between these two. And I want to point out something to you that was mentioned on TV many, many months ago, earlier this week. Remember what Solo Sikoa told the Tongans months ago? He was in the back, and I think he said it specifically to Tama Tonga. He told him, if Roman can beat me straight up, he'll give him back the Ulafala. He'll acknowledge him as the tribal chief. So I remember that, and now we're clearly heading for a singles match. Maybe we get that singles match. Roman pins him again. And Solo Sikoa, a man of his word, surrenders the Ulafala willingly to Roman Reigns and the tribal chief title back to him. He's been beaten one-on-one, so he gives it back to him. Only to then be attacked by the Tongans and Jacob Fatu, who no longer love Solo. They see it as a betrayal. They see him as a weak leader. They bought into everything he's been saying now for the last 6 months, only to find out that it was all just for nothing. And Jacob Fatu takes over as the leader of the new bloodline. Hikuleo could debut, and so they keep him as a force. You have all three Tongans, plus Jacob Fatu. But as far as this potential for a split or turning on Solo Sikoa, that I think is when it would happen. At the end of the singles match, that he loses, but I feel like he has to willingly hand that Ulafala back over to Roman. And that's when it happens. That's when you shoot the angle and the turn. As far as CM Punk's favor, what it is, yeah, I talked a little bit about last night, what I think it might be. I think it's either a championship match, should Roman ever win the belt back. He may come calling for that favor to catch it. Or, what I think probably makes more sense, CM Punk is going to go after the World Heavyweight title on Raw soon. He's going to challenge Gunther at some point in the not-too-distant future for that World Heavyweight Championship, maybe the Royal Rumble. And I think he's going to want Paul Heyman to be his wise man again, to come manage him, and to help him in his quest to become World Heavyweight Champion. And if he does, Roman Reigns, you have to know, is not going to be very happy about that. So again, seeds are being planted for a much larger story, the eventual match that we will get between Roman Reigns and CM Punk. That won't come until later next year, probably. When it does, Paul Heyman is going to be the man in the middle. We're not going to know which side of the fence he's going to end up on. But I think that'll be the big story going into that match at some point in 2025. So they have set themselves up very well next year for some pretty big matches. Roman Reigns and CM Punk being one of them. WrestleMania, we still don't know what Roman is doing. You know, if he's going to wrestle The Rock or not. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton still has yet to be told. Cody and The Rock, I don't know if that's happening still or not.
John Cena's coming back. He's having his big retirement year, so there's going to be a whole slew of big John Cena matches to do, including him going after title number 17. Goldberg is going to have his retirement match for the people who care about that. Sheamus still has to win that Intercontinental title for the first time. There's a lot on the table next year, a lot of money to be made here with some of these big matches that they have lined up going into 2025.
Listen up, folks. Time could be running out to lock in a historic yield at public.com. As of September 23rd, 2024, you can lock in a 6% or higher yield on the bond account. But here's the thing. The Federal Reserve just announced a big rate cut, and the plan is for more rate cuts this year and in 2025 as well. That's good news if you're looking to buy a home, but it might not be so good for the interest you earn on your cash. So, if you want to lock in a 6% or higher yield with a diversified portfolio of high yield and investment grade bonds, you might want to act fast. The good news? It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up at public.com. And once you lock in your yield, you can earn regular interest payments even as rates decline. Lock in a 6% or higher yield with a bond account at public.com. But hurry, your yield is not locked in until you invest. Brought to you by Public Investing, member FINRA and SIPC. Yield to worst is not guaranteed. Not an investment recommendation. All investing involves risk. Visit public.com/disclosures for more info.
Brad runs his own landscaping business.
Yeah, with my two brothers.
They take their business very seriously.
Sure do.
Brad traded up to commercial auto insurance from Geico for serious customized coverage that grows as his business does, all for seriously low rates.
All right, so when's it gonna happen? You know, the big Geico surprise.
I'm sorry?
Some hair metal band. They're gonna jump out of those bushes?
No, this is a serious Geico ad.
That pyro was pretty cool, though.
Get more with Geico Commercial Insurance. Trade up today at geico.com/commercial.
Speaking of Cody Rhodes, he was not at Survivor Series last night, and I think part of it at least was that they didn't want him booed in Canada against Kevin Owens, but instead they're doing the match in 2 weeks on Saturday night's main event. They're going to be live on NBC, man. They're going back in time. They're going old school with the music and the graphics. I can't wait to see what that intro looks like to the show. I'm more fascinated by how the show opens. If they have those classic old school backstage promos with the music in the background, what music they use for the opening video, if they're going to use Obsession or not, and then what the arena looks like at the Nassau Coliseum, because last I heard, they were setting it up in a way very similar to how it was in 1985, when they had that first episode in that building, where we might not get the Tron, we might not get the screens and the usual set. It might be very minimalist. They're trying to put as many people into that building as possible. They're not sold out yet. They're pretty close to sold out. So I'm ready, man. I'm excited. I'm more excited for that than I think I was for Survivor Series. So they're going to headline with Cody and Kevin Owens for the championship. That has been confirmed. I love the history lesson segment that Owens did on SmackDown on Friday, where he said, okay, there are still some people who are on the side of Cody Rhodes. Let me tell you why I'm right and why you are wrong. And he outlined 3 specific examples, dates it all, going all the way back to New Year's Day in 2021 when they were wrestling out of the fucking Thunderdome. And all the things that Roman Reigns and the Bloodline did to him to try to end his career, throwing him off the stands, down through 2 tables, and then running him over with a golf cart, which I'd completely forgotten about, backstage at the Royal Rumble that year. And then 2 years after that, at the Royal Rumble, when Roman beat him again and then tied him up in the ropes and he got super kicked. Where was Cody Rhodes? He was in the building that night. Oh, he had won the Royal Rumble. He was on cloud 9, but he didn't come out to help Kevin Owens. He didn't come out to try to give him the assist against the Bloodline, even though he was outnumbered. But yet, he remembers bad blood this year. Who was standing there next to Roman Reigns? Why, it was Cody Rhodes. Everything he was saying makes total sense. And he said, those are only 3 examples that I gave you, people, of the things that Roman Reigns has done to me and the Bloodline has done to me. I could go on and on and on. And he said the American Nightmare will turn into the Canadian Dream at Saturday night's main event. And I know that there's probably a better chance of Randy Orton showing up and playing a role in this match, costing Kevin Owens the championship, but I'm still in favor of putting the title on Kevin Owens. That's what you know what, if they put the title on Shinsuke Nakamura the way they did, only to give it back to LA Knight just to shake things up a little bit, there ain't nothing wrong with doing something similar with Kevin Owens and the WWE title. Even if Cody Rhodes just gets the belt back in January or at the Royal Rumble in February, That's fine. I would put the title on Kevin. You want to do something big on Saturday night's main event? There you go. And we know the Women's United States Championship is coming. Bayley and Chelsea Green have already advanced. They're going to be wrestling each other in the next round. We also have Meechin. She beat out Piper Niven and Lash Legend to replace the injured Jade Cargill. There's one first-round match left. I assume we're going to get it this Friday. It's going to be Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Elektra Lopez. And that should be a win for Naomi, because if there's anybody on that SmackDown roster who has lost more than Naomi, is a bigger loser than Naomi ever since winning that Money in the Bank, it's Tiffany Stratton. So I think we're getting Bayley and Chelsea in the semis, with Bayley going to the finals on the other side of the bracket. Naomi advances and then beats Meechin, and we get Bayley and Naomi on Saturday night's main event. So that's the U.S. But it's all SmackDown time. Nobody from Monday Night Raw. The reason for that, we found out this week, is because there will be a new women's intercontinental title for the very first time being introduced exclusively to Monday Night Raw. I think we all knew this was coming when we saw that there was no Raw talent in the U.S. title tournament. A little bit quicker than I thought we would get the announcement, but here we are. And that tournament, decide a new champion, is going to kick off tomorrow night on Raw. Now, they have not said when the finals will take place. Probably also do that on Saturday night's main event, like they're doing with
Ah, boy.
So I can see the finals being held off until that first Raw on Netflix on January 6th.